that what you want?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were wonderful in there. The way you handled that judge. Oh, you're a smooth talker. You are. You are. I think that once you're out there and you're doing your thing out there, I think you're going to be really great. If you don't fuck up.
You're supposed to be some kind of expert in automobiles, is that correct? Is that correct?
Will you please answer the counselor's question?
No, I hate him.
22-minute podcast. 22-minute podcast. Don't want to take up much of your time. Just gonna read some headlines and stuff.
Welcome to the 22-minute podcast. My name is Wes Stevenson. Today is March 13th, Thursday, and I'm here with Mike Finley and James Fass.
Hey guys.
Hello.
She won an Academy Award for that.
Thursday, she won an Academy Award. Wow.
Oh, you're so good, smooth talker. Yeah, she won an Academy Award. I love her. I'm George Costanza about Marissa Tomei. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, there's no question.
Marissa Tomei.
Marissa Tomei. Yes, she's fantastic.
She has a thing for bald men. I don't know if you knew that.
Well, I've got a peninsula going right now. You know what I mean? It's slowly
We've got a
working.
peninsula right here.
So it's
Marissa, if you're listening.
yeah, it's slowly working its way back. It'll be there.
PNG is happening, all right?
Come on.
It's separating.
Yeah. No, listen, and one reason that working for myself in some way has to work out is because as soon as I am like, well, shit, I'm just bald. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just too far back. That's when the hair's growing, and that's whenever it's going to be about down here,
Shoulder length.
and there's going to be nothing right here, and I don't give a fuck. Like, I am going to lean into it so hard. Like, I'm going to be the guy walking around with, like, hair on the back of his head like it's 1980, and that's okay.
The skullet?
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think it will take. The skullet will be in my 50s. I think. I imagine I'll get through my 40s.
You could be a wrestler.
Yeah,
the Iron Skullet.
Ooh,
The
I
Iron
like that.
Skullet.
That's good.
Why not, dude? Yeah. Be like, do I have any eggs around here? and then I take some eggs out and I smack them on top of my head.
No, they're too expensive.
Not in this
Oh,
economy.
Right. Ooh,
Thanks,
gosh.
Obama.
No,
Jesus.
thank y'all for catching me there. I
It
don't
was see this wrestling show or eat eggs this week.
Right. Yeah, every time I am at the grocery store and I see someone actually at the eggs, refrigerator section, I just
That's how you get robbed.
okay. Well,
I'm gonna follow
that's so
you
true. Yeah, dude. Follow them outside. Dude, James is on top of it.
I'm here for your
We might
rage.
need to look out.
I'm watching for the marks.
I worry it's me. I always worry I'm the mark.
I see you got that nice recliner over there.
It's not mine though. On this day in 1877, Chester Greenwood. What is this? Oh, he invents the earmuffs, or he patents them after inventing them when he was 15 years old.
Yeah.
And
I had to listen to mom and dad fight.
That's right.
Oh, stolen joke. Stolen joke.
No, it was good. It was good.
On this day in 1980, John Wayne Gacy receives the death sentence, which makes sense because yesterday.
Oh, that's wild.
Well, it makes,
No, that does make sense.
I probably
actually, yeah.
should have only
We found
mentioned one of these.
We found you guilty, and then we're gonna send
the
you tomorrow.
next day, yeah. Hey, we found you guilty. It's been a long day. Let's all go to get a dinner, and we're gonna go to sleep. And in the morning, we're gonna let you know you're gonna die. Okay, bud? All right. On this day in 1997.
Okay, bud.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, so yeah, no, all right. It was Chicago. So
Yeah.
hey, okay, listen, bud. What we're gonna do? Anyway. All right. Oh, I guess that's what take your time. Take your time.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere.
Can I get a phone call? On this day in 1997, the Phoenix Lights were seen by hundreds of thousands of people in Phoenix, and then millions of people on the news.
It's the news.
And it's still a point of controversy. So we'll never know. On this day in 2013. Whoa, Pope Francis becomes. Well, he was some other guy before.
And he becomes the Pope?
His name was literally something else.
Ah, God, he's just Francis.
No.
Francis?
No.
That's
you,
right.
You,
yeah, you pick your
your
favorite.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pick your favorite.
You pick your favorite. What are they called?
Well, no, what you bring your senior year yearbook. Maybe one of those names will stick out. But then you also bring my favorite author. Maybe I'll bring a couple Cormac McCarthy novels. Maybe Cullum. Maybe I'll be Pope Cullum.
Francis Scott Key.
Yeah, maybe he was just real into old music.
He was like, what about the national anthem name?
He's from Spain.
Who cares?
I don't know, if that means anything. Francis, Spain.
But isn't that a thing, though? I feel like, didn't that happen in Conclave? Okay, he becomes the new Pope, and then you...
Yeah.
Fuck little boys.
Do you not get to pick, your favorite... what are they called?
Yeah, what, cardinal or just...
No.
Like designations?
Saint or...
Saint, yeah. You pick your favorite saint.
I didn't finish the movie. I need to finish the movie.
It's good. I liked it.
No, I've heard it's very good. It sounds to me like that's maybe a little bit of a satirical scene.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Not that it's not accurate, just that the idea that I'm the Pope now, I'll pick my favorite. That's just
my favorite.
Let's see. Well, you know what? Me and this guy, we're both wearing green. Yeah. Anyway. All right.
Me and this guy, we're both
I don't know who.
green.
If I could pull a saint's name out of my ass, I would.
Saint Valentine.
No. On this day in 2023, vinyl records outsell CDs in the U.S. for the first time since any of us were born.
Yeah, that's wild.
Well, you contributed, bud.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You contributed.
But
how many
far
vinyls?
Before 2023.
Okay, well, on average, how many vinyls did you buy in 2023?
Let's see. I was living here. I would say probably somewhere north of 20.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That is a lot.
If everyone, how do I even say this? If everyone, I don't know, who enjoys collecting things, focused on music, and bought 20. Wow, that's too vague. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Well, I think around that time, too, they were becoming so popular, they were repressing things or pressing things for the first time that had never been pressed before.
Well, we also have to acknowledge, because you're right, since the pandemic, since people had money sitting at home, we have to remember that happened.
Yeah.
Well, and we really can't forget, we shouldn't forget that because...
Jesus, fucking 5 years ago that lockdown almost happened.
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
Almost,
been 5 years.
Yeah.
But no, corporations made more money than they ever had before throughout the pandemic.
Yep.
Record-breaking profits.
And listen, I don't know how this sounds. I'm definitely not saying that.
Thanks, Mike.
It's good.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm in a space.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
apologize.
good. You're good.
Go for it.
Record-breaking profits.
Right. And I don't know how this is going to sound, but I'm not pro tariffs. I do want to say that. But the idea that yes, Amazon, Target being like, hey, I know we've had record breaking fucking profits for the past 5 fucking years, but these tariffs, hey, I got to raise prices more. Which again, I'm not saying. Honestly, I'm saying that Donald Trump is using the tariffs as an excuse because corporations will never lower their prices.
Right.
So it's not like Target's ever going to lower their prices even if the tariffs go away.
It does. The consumer pays for the tariff no matter what. Always in history, the consumer is responsible for the tariff. It's not for anything else.
Thank you. I was saying that what the tariffs are also doing is they're accelerating the raising of prices.
Oh, sure.
Even past an excuse of inflation. They don't need an excuse of inflation anymore. Their excuse is the tariffs.
Well, another wild thing is most records are actually produced outside of, pressed outside of the United States. So the cost of vinyl records are also going up.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Canada?
Well, then maybe you should buy that machine you were talking about.
Dude, if I could go back 15 years ago and just actually...
15 years. Okay, so 2010.
Oh, no, sorry. Well, we'll say 10. And
So
just take up a spot on the
2015.
square and have
Sure.
an open... People can come see, this is how we press vinyl, yada, yada, yada.
I
I love those videos.
I'm
They're
selling
neat.
soap and baked
Watch them
goods.
squish.
Yeah, watch them squish.
Doing
Hot wax.
doing a live radio show every day, and just on the other side of the square is a KXTU or whatever doing a live radio show, and I'm just like, yeah,
Just trying to fuck with them somehow.
sure, I graduated from you, whatever. No, I didn't do any of the radio. I didn't really see the need to do the radio classes,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
I think,
I already knew,
right. I think all that does is just kind of opens the door for you to get
which is
into-
probably why
yeah.
I should have.
Yeah.
But whatever. Anyway, all right, moving on. Let's see. Excuse me. On this day in moving on to TV and film. Yes, on this day in 1956, The Searchers is released. I really enjoyed the movie.
Okay.
It's obviously seen. Even the perception of when it was released was not the intention of what the story is about. John Wayne is the bad guy. Colonization is the bad guy. You know, like he's the violent one who's really. Have you seen it, James?
No, I haven't.
So I mean, what's really awesome. Okay, here's two things I'll say about it. First, just to get it out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Abercrombie, one of my favorite authors, who
yeah.
does a fantasy series called the First Law series.
Mm-hmm.
The 9th book in that series is actually a standalone novel, even though it probably helps if you've read the other one.
Sure.
It's basically a retelling of The Searchers.
Okay.
And it's amazing.
Gotcha.
But long story short, what both Red Country is what that book is called, and what The Searchers is about it's essentially a young, a sister, a daughter is kidnapped by a group, and the group ends up treating her better and giving her kind of a better life, just like philosophically.
Sure.
Like they're more about community. They're less violent. I mean, look at all these
Patty
people.
Hearst?
Well, that I think that was more Stockholm syndrome than actually like having a good experience. But
I'm just trying to survive.
yeah. Whereas like both of these movies or both of these stories, like in The Searcher, she's like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" When John Wayne finally gets to her.
Oh, Marion.
Marion?
Yeah, John Wayne's real name.
Oh yes, correct. When Marion finally arrives, like she's upset, and yeah, you kind of get why. I don't think audiences in 1956 understood.
Sure.
But yeah, honestly though, yeah, watch The Searchers if you want. It's really long. Might as well listen to the whole audiobook of Red Country.
That sounds better.
Yeah, read this. And honestly, dude, God, it's so good. Okay, moving on. On this day in 1982, T.J. Hooker premiered.
Lady Cop, right?
No,
Okay, I don't know. Oh no, that's
Captain
yeah, that's right.
Kirk.
What am I thinking of?
Fats and Les. Fats and Les. What was the SNL bit? It was like Fats and Les.
I think you're right.
Because it was Amy Bryant and or am I saying her name right?
Adie Bryant.
Adie
yeah.
Bryant and Kate McKinnon. Fats and Les or something like that.
Right. Yeah. What a
no,
gem.
You're thinking of it's two.
Yeah.
It's like that. That's what Fats and Les is making fun of it.
Right.
But I can't remember either. Anyway, I don't know. William Shatner. I thought I'd put it in there. On this date in 2014, Captain America: The Winter Soldier is released. I think that one is the one that has Danny Pudi in it. He's in like the command.
Oh, really?
Aircraft.
In one of them shippies?
Yeah, or something like that. I mean, the Russos put like all of those people in.
Good for them.
Except for I don't think Jillian Jacobs has ever. And then I don't think that.
Yeah, Joel McHale.
Yeah, those are the two who aren't.
Well, he was in Spider-Man 2.
He was?
Yeah. He worked at the bank.
Oh wait, the Sam
Yeah,
Raimi.
yeah, Sam Raimi.
Cool.
Yeah.
I forgot that, but
Yeah.
now I'm remembering that. I love that for him. Oh. Turning 40, we mentioned him the other day with the one good Peter Berg movie,
Oh, yeah.
Emil Hirsch. Yeah, I love Emil Hirsch. I honestly, I thought he was older. Maybe that's just what happens whenever, because he seems like an active guy in California.
Yeah.
He's in the sun. Maybe that's just what happens whenever you're like athletic in the sun. You just age a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like melting into a pale, soft thing. You know.
I just watched that Dead Money movie that he's in. It's okay.
I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't know it. I would
think it's
definitely
on
watch it.
Hulu.
Is it a
I
newer
don't know.
movie? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I think it came out this year.
Oh, then I don't know. I'm
or
thinking of something else.
2024 maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
I do like
It's
Emil
okay.
Hirsch. Yeah.
If you haven't, I mean, I like him in everything, but I mean, he does a good job of being like kind of a little pissant in. Oh shit, that Matthew McConaughey movie.
Absolutely. He's very typecast as like
Well, he does a
you
great.
little fucker.
I can't remember what that fucking Matthew McConaughey. It was a play. It has Juno Temple in it. It's Juno Temple, Matthew McConaughey, Emil Hirsch. It's adapted from a play. It's about a Texas sheriff who's corrupt. And
Oh,
shit.
yeah. Little Shop of Horrors.
That's yep. Rick Moranis. Mm-hmm. Musical numbers. Yep.
Musical.
Rape.
Sorry.
I think it's mouth specific violations.
Yes.
In the movie, I can't remember what it's called.
Speaking
But
of
anyway.
mount-specific violations, turning 75 today, William H. Macy. I don't know the correlation.
I'm like, wait, you gotta tell me, man.
His wife
hey,
in
I know.
Boogie Nights.
No, he violated his own mouth when he put a gun in it.
Oh.
There you
yes,
go.
there it is.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yes, turning 75. But hey, I don't want to
Fuck,
skip.
he's old.
Yes, and
Holy
he's still a very active actor.
Yeah.
But I don't want to skip past. Obviously in the open, 1992, My Cousin Vinny came out.
Yes.
Oh, Miss March. Is Miss March the
Whitest kids you know, guys. in that.
then that's appropriate. I apologize if I mentioned Miss
Trevor-
March. Yeah, Trevor. I don't remember his name. R.I.P.
Is he dead now?
R.I.P.
Okay, yeah.
dude.
He is.
Yeah.
And one of those other guys is now a huge horror director.
Oh fuck! Oh really?
He did.
I think
he did
James
Monkey Paw
Marsden's
and,
in that too, though, right?
Did he do Monkey Paw and Long Legs?
Yes, that's
fuck.
it.
I like that.
No, not
Oh,
Oz
okay.
Perkins. I
Okay, okay,
apologize.
okay. My bad.
He did Barbarian.
Oh,
And then,
okay.
and then there is another one coming out.
Nice.
That's why I thought it's not the monkey, but anyway.
You know, I liked her Barbarian. Did you
it
see
was
it?
very good.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Yeah.
And I liked that it took its time.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of the thing where I was kind of struck, almost like the Francis Ford Coppola thing, where like for a second I was like, no, this is okay.
Yeah.
Like it's different and it is weird pacing, but it's not weird.
Right.
I'm just adjusting. I'm adjusting.
No, exactly.
And then, but it really made that last sequence the last third.
Yeah.
Just really fucking pop. And I like how unlikable Justin Long can be.
Yes.
He was
I
perfect.
do like how he's
perfectly
doing a lot
cast.
of like horror movies. Like that.
You're right. Yeah. No, he understands that he's kind of schmarmy as in general, and like it was funny whenever he was like Sasquatch Gang.
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah.
But now he's older and like chill and so please make fun of yourself.
Yeah.
And he's good at that.
Elijah Wood is also doing a lot of like horror-esque
He's
things.
so good
too.
at that too. Yeah. Of not taking himself too seriously. I guess that's what happens whenever you probably make all the money you need to make by like 26.
Yeah.
You're just cool. What do I want to do?
Right.
What if I want to do nothing?
He's
and
also
then
a DJ too.
yeah. Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wild
that's
stuff.
all.
We're
That's always
digressing.
gonna,
Sorry.
That's just always gonna make me laugh.
Yeah.
In any celebrity that's
That
like
becomes a
also
DJ.
a DJ, it's gonna make me laugh. Okay. Oh, and then Evil Dead 2 released on this day in 1987. Oh, and I fucking love Man in the Iron Mask, man. 1998.
Jeremy Iron.
Correct. I just rewatched that the other day. Free with ads on YouTube.
I've never seen it. Does that have anything to do with like the Three Musketeers?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a later in life. D'Artagnan is he's all of a sudden become kind of like an anti-hero, more working for who they have established as. They've done all this work and like they've fixed the French royalty or something. They've helped like make it less corrupt. These are the stories, right? These are just Alexander Dumas.
Does that exist in the same universe as the Count of Monte Cristo?
I don't think so.
Okay.
If Alexander Dumas wants it to, then it does.
Okay,
but
gotcha.
but like we can't ask that half black motherfucker. So sorry, not enough people remember that he was black. Like I'm just saying, like he's one of the most genius writers to like literally ever. He created
Literally.
Yes, literally. He created a Marvel universe before there was a Marvel universe. He was one of the first people to ever do it. And I don't know, just give him credit. It's not February anymore, but we're going to talk about it.
Give him credit. He's black. He's been through a lot.
It's true, especially in France, I bet. And
Speaking
also,
of being black and going through a lot, turning 53 today, Common.
yeah,
My
man. He got beat up by John Wick a couple times.
Yeah.
So I agree.
Well, no, I'm not going to say it.
What?
He might have deserved it in the John Wick franchise.
Well, his character did,
yes,
sure.
yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to throw shade on Common like that. In real life, was he also in Smoking Aces?
Yes, he
Yeah,
was. He
he's-
gets with fucking love Alicia Keys. Him and Alicia
Oh,
Keys.
that's right.
He carries her out the fucking hotel.
That's a fantastic
Yeah.
sequence.
I think he was in Date Night too
Oh, right.
I didn't realize they made a
with
sequel.
Tina Fey and
Oh, is he also in Game Night? But no, you're right. He's in Date Night. But no,
he could be in all of those. I don't
Steve
know. He's in
Carell?
a lot of
Is that
fucking
Steve Carell?
Steve
Okay.
Carell.
Yeah, he is in that. Okay, let's get through these all these birthdays. Excuse me. Jesus. Harry Melling. That's Dudley.
Ah, yeah.
And
He's
also-
done a lot of stuff.
He has. That's what I was gonna say. Is like, he's worked.
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
He's worked with
He's
the Coen
yeah.
Bros. He's fantastic. He's so fantastic in that.
Pale Blue Eyes was another one. I think he played Edgar Allan Poe in that movie.
Right,
or-
with
yeah.
Christian Bale.
Mhm.
He's been in a good handful of things, but no, just what an interesting role. Like,
Harry Potter.
Right. Dudley. Yes, as
He
I just
doesn't
said.
look anything like he used to look, though.
No, it's
like
true.
you're right.
when I look at him, I don't recognize him.
No, you're
Yeah.
absolutely
James,
right.
James, do you remember? I think it's from a Rangers broadcast, but I know it as a part of Dallas media, where I think it was something where one of the announcers says, I don't remember what he says, but he says something, and then his partner just basically repeats him, and he just goes, "Yes, as I just said." And it's one of my favorite pieces of audio to ever exist.
No, yeah, I'll stop.
No, you don't have to. I just need to get
No,
that.
it's okay.
I just need to get that on a drop board so I can play it when it happens.
Just a soundboard of where you just loop what you say so I can play it.
No, I'll play as I just said.
And from Harry Potter, Dudley. Harry Potter, Dudley.
Yes, as I just said, and then it's an infinite loop. Turning 33, George McKay. That's the lead in 1917. I brought up 1917. It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
You should definitely watch it. But I brought it up the other day, so
Well, it sounds incredibly intriguing, like being like one specific
it's
shot.
or at least edited.
Yes,
edited
yeah,
to be that way.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's engaging because of that, but also like if you're trying to kind of observe those choices, it's really interesting. All right. Turning 41, Lee Jun Hyuk. He's in I Saw the Devil, which is a fantastic Korean movie. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. And everything that director does, to be honest with you, and everything that actor's in. It's old boy's in it. The guy who plays old boy.
Oh, yeah,
I can't remember his name. Let's see. Hey, this day in 2020. The police murdered Breonna Taylor.
Jesus Christ.
On this day in 1906, Susan B. Anthony died. So I guess we'll always. Hey, both women patriots.
Women History Month.
That's right. Okay. Well, we got like 10 seconds. What do we want to fit in?
Happy birthday, turning 36 today, Harry Melling, Dudley from the Harry Potter franchise.
Wow.
Harry Potter?
Died on this day in 2022. William Hurt.
R.I.P.